Hi, once again, I'm back, Kaushik Chatterjee. In this video, we are going to discuss again on the same series how to make money. And here we are going to discuss, as I already have spoken, once you have a good savings, let's say around 30%, let's say around 40%. Now, where exactly you need to invest, how you can do the investment. So, as I'm not here to promote any kind of product, any kind of service, with all my 19 years experience, with all my even client base, I'm just going to share my experience over here. If you like it, if you take it, definitely it is up to you. Even it is your hard-earned money, you're going to be benefited. But I'm not here to promote any kind of product or any kind of service. So as I told you, you should invest each and every tool. So here we are going to discuss with no even thought. We are going to discuss the first even investment, and most of the people even I think they have already done, or maybe they are already doing, or maybe they are planning to do even start itself. That is all about even very popular tool even nowadays. If you look out, it is all about your mutual fund investment, mutual fund, MF. Most of the people, I think this is not a new terminology. People already have started investment with mutual fund, or maybe they have invested money to the mutual fund. So they know how it works, what type of investment you are doing. So I'm not getting into all details of mutual fund, all about this tool, because that we have already discussed in my mutual fund series. So you can go, you can watch that all series, mutual fund series, and then you can come back to this video. Here we are going to discuss how you can make money even by investing in mutual fund. And let me tell you, here we are going to discuss. So you might be thinking, this is not a new thing. I have money, I'm going to invest in mutual fund. That's it. And whatever the returns I'm going to make, I'm just going to make money. That is the one way, the tool, how it works. So that already we have explained in my mutual fund series. But here I'm going to discuss without even taking any kind of headache, or let's say without taking any kind of hiccups, how I need to give my mutual fund ECS, or maybe how I need to clear my SIP, or let's say how I need to invest, even how I need to increase my investment, even though I know my fund is doing good, or maybe how I can make even more money out of this. So all these things, because somebody already invested, somebody already uh, even doing mutual funds, so they will be knowing there are majorly people are doing on two set of investment. One is a regular investment, a kind of SIP, popularly what do you know, systematic investment plan. So I'm not going to explain, as I told you, so this already been explained in my series of mutual funds. So you just go watch, and then you can come back to this video so that you will be able to understand elaborately in this video. So here we are going to discuss, if I have, let's say, started even a mutual fund, or let's say amount of 10,000, or let's say amount of 20,000, or let's say amount of 1 lakh, irrespective of my savings, irrespective of my financial even strength itself. Now the biggest question it will come to my mind, each and every month even I have to keep this money ready. If I'm doing, let's say, about SIP, or let's say a systematic investment plan, isn't it? Most of the people, even somebody is watching, somebody already even done in the same manner. So that will be a biggest question to their mind. Each and every month, maybe a particular date, or maybe a fifth of month, or maybe 10th of the month, or maybe 15th of the month, whatever your ECS clearance date will be there. So you have to get ready the fund before that, so that your ECS should be cleared, and that particular amount should be deposited to your mutual fund, and this mutual fund will go on, whatever returns you are going to get, that you are going to enjoy, and that you are going to make money. So that is how the tool works. What is new over here, how I am going to make money out of it? So here, if I give you an idea, let's say whatever 10,000, whatever 20,000, 20,000, whatever 30, 40, 50, whatever you are going to invest on a regular basis, or let's say on a let's say on monthly, or maybe quarterly, or maybe half yearly, or maybe a lump sum, whatever you are going to invest, if that entire money is exactly coming to you as a free of cost, or let's say without paying from your pocket, that you are earning with same even interest, and that you are going to pay towards your investment. How does it sound interesting? I think most of the people, I don't know whether you are using this kind of technique or not, but this technique we call it, it's called a reinvestment technique. How it works? So I'll give a simple example. If you have a pen and paper, or maybe you have a simple calculator, you can just do the same mathematics with me, and so that you will get the result immediately. You don't need to even think, you don't need to even calculate much bigger on the same way. So now imagine, let's say I'm going to invest, let's say, on my systematic investment plan, whatever could be the plan. Because as I told you, there are a lot of AMC companies are there in the market, a lot of even products, a lot of even funds are available in the market. So you can check out with all your financial consultant, you can check out with all even your mutual fund even consultant or financial planner. So they will guide you and these companies will guide you. But imagine, let's say I'm going to invest even 10,000 per month. So what is my yearly investment? It is 12 months. It is 1.20 lakh. So 1 lakh 20,000. I'm going to pay. I'm going to invest. So again, go back to the fundamental part, as we have already even spoken in my this series itself. This how to make money. So they are, let's say I have already a saving amount of 30 to 40%, whatever I have already saved. Out of that money I'm going to invest over here, isn't it? Most of the people, if I take maybe 80%, 90%, or maybe more than 90% people are doing the same habit on their investment. So what is new? What is how to make money over here? I'm not still getting. So now here the reinvestment technique, what I'm going to invest, what I'm going to tell you now, that will be a very, very important tool for you. And if you know how to do this reinvestment habit, then definitely one way you are going to save your money, and one way you are going to do your investment even on a bigger way without paying anything from your saving amount, or let's say from your pocket itself. Right. So I think by this time you have already your pen and paper with you, or maybe your calculator is already opened by you. So now 1,20,000 I need to pay, let's say, over a period of time, or let's say in a year itself. So that is very simple. Now this 1,20,000, if I'm not going to pay from my saving, and if I'm not going to pay from my pocket, or let's say each and every month, if I have no headache to pay this 10,000, maybe from my salary, maybe from my business earning, whatever it is, if I do the same 1,20,000 maybe once at a time, if I earn, let's say, with again another even mutual fund which I have already kept it, let's say as a lump sum amount, I'll repeat it once again. So what is, let's say, my investment for my mutual fund? Let's say as an example I've given. So let's say it is yearly, it is coming 1,20,000, which is per month it is 10,000. Now that money I've decided, no, I'm not going to pay from my pocket. I'm not going to pay from my earning, whatever earning I'm just having. So I'm not going to pay. But still I want to invest the same 1,20,000 to my SIP, to my mutual fund investment. So for that 1,20,000, to earn this 1,20,000, let's say I have another even lump sum amount where exactly I have kept it, and from there, let's say I am getting an interest, whatever, maybe 10%, maybe 12%, maybe even 15%. So let's say if I take, let's say, example of 12%, just for a mathematical easy calculation. So 12% interest, if I want to get, let's say, for 1,20,000, so how much I need to do this lump sum investment? Very quick, 10 lakhs. On 10 lakhs, if I am going to earn even this 12% of interest, so how much I'm going to earn? It is 1,20,000. And what about this 1,20,000? That 1,20,000 I'm going to invest in my mutual fund SIP. So ultimately, if I have somewhere, let's say, or let's say if I have another even investment, lump sum investment of 10 lakhs, and if I'm getting at least 12% rate of interest, that 1,20,000 I'm just taking and I'm just investing in my mutual fund. So ultimately I'm not going to pay from my pocket, ultimately I'm not going to pay from my earning. It is coming from one interest paying to another interest, and that 1,20,000 is going to make me another even 12% or maybe 15%. If you're so lucky, so your mutual fund, even your particular plan is working on a bigger way, 18%, 20%, so you can understand you are going to make that much money on this 1,20,000 of investment per year. Sounds good. Sounds very exciting. So if you want to know more, definitely you are always welcome to my chat box, always welcome to my mailbox itself. So I'm expecting a lot more even your queries to my mailbox, to my chat box, and there will be a lot of more other discussion, because this is just a one-way discussion. So maybe you have a different requirement, maybe your financial planning is different, maybe your financial requirement is different. So for that, you definitely need to reach out to me, and for that I can give you a different suggestion, a different way. This is on a generic way you can make your money, you can do your plan. Thanks for watching.
We've been waiting for so long.